What's the most you spent on one round of drinks on your credit card that weekend?
40, 50 maybe on one round, I don't know.
Assume that's one round.
Yeah.
Unless the two of you are drinking yourselves into oblivion, that means that there were other people drinking as well, right? Is that right? There were other people drinking as well? Almost £1,600 worth of alcohol was consumed in those 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes? Now, if I find that that's correct, Liam, and that he's responsible for half of the money, I have to find that he, amongst other things, drank £800 worth of alcohol in 48 hours. Or you did. Do you understand? What's happened since? Have you paid any money to Liam?
I've lent Liam, since the Western trip, I lent him money again for food and electric, which was a loan.
Did you, when you gave him this £70, make him sign for anything?
I didn't.
Now, for the avoidance of doubt, Liam accepts he took £70 from you, correct?
Yeah, because I admit my wrongdoings, he doesn't, do you know what I mean?
You may admit your wrongdoings, but the reality of the situation is that's not legally enforceable. What's happened to your friendship as a result of this?
It fell apart. We're no longer friends.
Liam, Richard, the two of you were extremely close friends, and your relationship, as far as I can gather, whether you understand that now or not, Liam, and by the way, I think you'll regret it, was forged on a deep experience that the two of you had growing up independently of each other. It was a very special friendship, which makes it even more sad that it's broken down over what on the face of it appears to be money. Liam, your case, very simply, is that you lent Richard money for a holiday and that all of the expenses would be 50-50. You've got three problems. The first one is you have to demonstrate that you had a legally enforceable agreement. You've got nothing in writing. What's more, by your own admission and by what Richard tells me, which I believe, a good deal of the money wasn't just spent on Richard, but on you and other people. So even if you were right, I couldn't come to a confident conclusion about how much of the proportion of in excess of £1,000, nearer 1,500, was spent on alcohol vis-à-vis accommodation or anything of that kind. So even if you were right, I couldn't come to an award. Thirdly, it seems to me in the circumstances that I have every reason to believe that although you may have communicated to him that you hoped the money would come back, that you expected the money to come back, that doesn't necessarily mean that you insisted upon it or used any kind of language which would help me come to the conclusion that you have a contract. So your case is dismissed. Richard, your counterclaim, such as it is, for £70 is dismissed for exactly the same reasons. You can always make more money. You can't make more time or easily make more quality friendships. Understand, Liam? Understand, Richard?
Of course.
Splendid.